Put a little bit of the rub, nigga, I gotta be safe.
Let's get to the sports talk.
Last night when we did our first countdown that he would be on Get Up, but he did not tell me he was not going to leave his house. I appreciate you not having that 5:30 wake up with that car outside and just being at home right now.
All I know is I did 3 a days, 2 days in a row.
Okay,
That's
I got
all
you.
I know.
I'm just
trying to get on Herbie level. I'm trying to get on Schefter's level. I'm trying to get on Billis's level. I'm just saying.
Okay, you got there. You ready to run the floor? You good with that? Let's do it.
Yes, indeed. Let's get it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. The first time we see him in the preseason, Jalen, and he did not disappoint. 21 minutes, had 22 points as the Bucks played the Jazz. What did you see?
So all of the words we described to define Shaq, other than 3-time Finals MVP, we should start using for Giannis. He's defining what you see from a guy that plays a lot of minutes at the 5 and dominating in the paint and dunking on people. He driving past Mike Conley to dunk. He driving past Davis to dunk. This reigning MVP plays with ferocity.
Yeah. One dunk he landed a little questionably. They took him right out, sat him down. All right, we had a Kristaps Porzingis sighting finally. He had 18 points. Luka had 21. Is this the dynamic duo that no one's talking about right now, Jalen?
This the remix in Dallas of Nash and Dirk. Duka, tricky with the basketball. Great court sense. Is a terrific finisher. Porzingis is 7'3". Look how far he's shooting from, catching lobs. These guys are going to be terrific playing in Rick Carlisle style.
All right, meanwhile, Zion took flight. 29 points in 27 minutes, 12 of 13 from the floor, but it came from pretty close in. Okay, what's your takeaway from this performance?
I got some more old school comparisons. This guy jumping off 2 feet reminds me of the Human highlight film. And Sean Kemp, he's just hanging on the rim for no big deal. 11 of his 12 buckets are within 2 feet of the basket. Continues to attack. I know he needs to work on his jump shot, but look at the guy, 285 pounds between the legs, behind the back, finishing with both hands at the hoop. A terrific performance by the young fella.
Okay, so what we know for sure is Alvin Gentry wants to run a very fast offense. We've seen him get up and down the floor in transition. I mean, how do you expect him to be used for the Pelicans on that side of the ball?
He's going to play a lot of 4. He's going to play a lot of 5 in small ball lineups. You're going to see him doing a lot of dribble handoffs, a lot of curls to try to get him.
It's like, see how I would put this. It's like his game remind me of Giannis. And I say that because they both attack the basket. And they both have to learn how to shoot the basketball. But when your coaches know how to play to your strengths until you develop a jump shot, it's going to work. Like, they're going to get themselves together. Like, their coaches are going to figure out how to help them shoot the basketball. Zion know how to shoot a little bit, but he still had to work on it. Giannis the same way, had to work on it. And, they gonna get it together. Like, if people not talking about Porzingis or Luka Doncic, like, there's a duo as well. Everyone ain't know how Porzingis was gonna come back and play. Like, he had a whole year off. Let's take that back. 2 years off, basically. He's ready to play. And he's showing it in his first preseason game that he's still a star player. New York is going to miss him because he had been a star player for them. And him and Luka Doncic are going to be a good duo together. Like I said, that pick and roll is going to work with them. Because he can scratch the floor and open everything up for everyone to go to the lane and get an easy basket. Because he's a stretch forward. And he can play center. And he stretched the floor for them and make everything easy for everybody else. And they don't have to worry about him going to clog up the lane. So that's open everything for Luka Doncic to go to the rim. And with Giannis, like, he gonna do what he do. Get to the rim willy-nilly. Ain't gotta worry about nobody stopping him. Only thing is gonna hurt him when they get to the playoffs and everybody gonna want to clog the lane up. That's the same thing with Zion. They gonna want to call the lane up and stop him for going to the lane and wanting to shoot. Like once they just develop all that, ain't no stopping them. It's like you already can't stop them from going to the rim. Like Zion was just going to the rim, like nobody can stop him. Like he can stop on a dime and create a move and get an easy layup. And to worry about nothing. Nobody stop him. Like far as the Pelicans, like if they learn how to play transition defense, they be alright. And learn how to play a little bit of both that go together. Like they put everything together, they be a good team. That's the only thing hurting them. It's transition defense. Like it's just like if they figure everything out, they'd be a good team. It's like you saw it. And Zion, like he had to get his stamina up a little bit. Like he do get tired because you know he's a big guy, so he gonna get tired a little faster. Like he had to get in shape a little bit. He probably already in shape, but he probably had to drop a few pounds, you know, so he could be a little stamina and how to get tired so quick. Now he do, you know, need some more stamina. You know, he ain't get back on defense. Like, yeah, that's gonna hurt him a little bit, but he gonna get better. He only 19. He got enough time to put everything together, and he will. He have a good coach that know how to play through his strengths and know what he can't do and know what he can do. Like everyone still ain't talking about Dallas duo. It's like you're not talking about Luka or Porzingis. They are two good players. They Manuel Dirt and Steve Nash. And they the new era just like them. And they gonna help Dallas get to the playoff this year, hopefully. You know, because that's gonna be a good team this year. Ain't nobody gonna talk about Dallas, and they just gonna find a way to squeeze by and get in. Because ain't nobody paying attention to them. And people talk about how the Orleans struggle with him on the floor, with Zion on the floor. It's not that they struggling, it's that transition. Defense. That's why they struggled against the Bulls, because they want to get back. They wasn't getting back. They wasn't getting back on defense, and it was hurting them, and the Bulls took advantage of it. And they run a couple players off the 3-point line. They see the 3-point was helping the Bulls take the game away. Like stretch the game a little bit, and they wasn't running nobody off. If they put everything together, New Orleans will be a good team this year. But it's going to take time for them to come together and get that chemistry together. Once they put everything together, they will be a solid team.
To his left hand, he's a terrific ball handler. That's one of the things that's underrated about him. Yes, he's going to block shots. He's going to get steals. The NBA game is so very wide open. Remember, in college, you can play zone. People take and fake charges so very often. And the league is wide open. He's going to have so many driving lanes. The team actually won. For the people that didn't watch the game, they struggled when he was on the floor. They actually came back late when he was on the bench.
Yeah, they were down by over 20 points, and you're right. Everyone off the Pelicans bench came in and got that win.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium